We're doing a super short stream today. Since I have everything done for the season, I'm probably not going to play it unless if I had some friends that want to play it with me. I have no more grinding to do, but I do want to read the chapters for y'all. Search and not a rescue. This day has been a rough one. It's nice to get off my feet for a sec. And at least the company isn't bad.
Oh.
Another color, my enormous friend. Don't mind if I do, brother. Something on your mind? You're usually all sunshine and shaskas. You seem a little brooding today. Honestly, it's creeping me out. You got me, buddy. I've been running search and rescue missions all day with SARS. But it's been a bit of a waste today. Hey, what? No, don't say that. Well, actually, I wasn't there, so what do I know? Why do you feel like that? There's nothing better than the look of relief and hope on someone's face when you come to the rescue. I can't read. If they turn that feeling into a drink, I'd chug it down faster than you can say mahalo. You'd be surprised how fast I can say mahaha. Mahano, malark. Carry on. The good news is there haven't been any serious emergencies recently, but I keep getting called for the rescues that aren't really rescues. A rescue that isn't a rescue? I know this one something about a melted block of ice and a train running north. It's not a riddle, Wit. I'll give you an example. A guy calls me all distraught, hollering so much that I can't figure out what's going on, and all I can get is porch and hurry and help. Yeesh, scary. That's what I thought. But once I got there, I saw that a dog ran under his porch and he couldn't reach it. The dog wasn't even in trouble. When I reached out for it, it ran out no problem. The dog took off and the guy didn't notice. He just wanted to take a photo with a legend and he decided this was the best way. Turns out it wasn't even his dog. Then I got a call from a lady that there's been a building collapse and they need the strongest SARS agent we've got. And that's obviously you.
Ooh.
So strong. Yeah, well, I show up with all my gear. My heart was racing and I was ready to jump into action. But they had demolished the building on purpose. They were breaking ground on a new apartment complex and wanted a celebrity there. You know that flash storm that came through this afternoon? I got a call that some kids were too far out in the ocean while there was while there was a lightning warning. They weren't stuck. They were partying on the beach. They were faking to get me there, wanted me to throw up my dome shield like an umbrella for the party and get some Gibraltar autographs. I don't understand why none of them tried to get me there. Maybe my appearance fee is too high. It might be time for old Gibraltar to hang up his SARS gear. Becoming a legend has made me more of a distraction than a help. Don't get me wrong, false alarms are better than real alarms. I'm glad nobody was in trouble. But I joined the games to inspire people and bring awareness to SARS, not to pose for photos. Gotta be honest, I don't follow. A call is passion from SARS. I wonder who's trying to get me to speak at graduation or join a family dinner. Please help. I'm at Norlock Lake. Uh-huh. You're in the lake. Probably a party boat that needs me to deliver extra sunscreen. Wait, I know that voice, but I can't place it. Please, my trident, it went off the road into the lake. I can't swim and it's starting to sink. Okay, hang tight, brother. And try to stay calm. I'm on my way. Got a jet.
Oh.
I'm coming too. If you're looking for a celebrity, think how pumped they'll be when two of us show up. Maybe I should join SARS. Raj isn't happy that I'm making him ride in the sidecar of my bike, but if he wants to tag along, we go by my rules. We pull up to the lake. I don't see anyone else here. Something's definitely up. Gibbs? If this were some sort of past event or celebrity hang, wouldn't there be more people here? And less lake? Help, over here! To my surprise, I can see a trident bobbing in the lake. I knew I recognized that voice.
Huh?
Michael? Michael? That's my name. Who? I jumped into the lake and swam harder than I ever swam before.
Huh?
Wait, Nick's Michael? Your ex-boyfriend's kid? Go to him, Gibby. Swim to the sun of your long lost love. Swim, I say. I'm not so good at swimming, but I'm right behind you. Michael, are you... He's barely hanging on to the slow singing trident, flapping around and struggling to tread water. I grab him and start swimming us back, fighting the pull of the sinking ship. Almost. Oh, nice to meet you. I'll catch you on shore. Wow, Mirage really isn't a great swimmer. He only made it halfway to us. Me, like a guppy in the water, I grab him too and swim us all to shore. The three of us stand on dry land, finally on our feet again. Michael's shaken up, but he looks okay. I'm shaken up too. He looks more like Nick every time I see him. I just saved my ex-boyfriend's son, who hates me. This sure isn't how I thought this day would go. Okay, you're going to tell me what happened? It's you, just my luck. Ugh, this is so embarrassing. Okay. What happened is my friend's dad owns a fleet of tridents and we, borrowed some. Sounds familiar. It was so stupid, we wanted to see if they would stay afloat over water, and it turns out they do, so long as they don't run out of power. My dumb friends got scared and took off. Ah, I get it now. Look, I know you're not excited to see Gibraltar here, but I've always got your back whether or not you want it. Thanks, I guess. Hey, I know I shouldn't ask you this, but please don't tell my dad. He gets so worried.
Huh?
You sure? Michael doesn't say anything, just hangs his head. I know he's not a fan of secrets. Michael, your secret is safe with me. Thanks. Seriously. We say some quick awkward goodbyes and he takes off. I wonder when I'll see him again. Bye, Michael, bye. Weird that he didn't want my autograph. Hey Gibbs, let's go rescue more fans. Let's do it, brother. Next, we fought a zoo. What was this one called? Search and not a rescue. Oh. I don't understand days off. Elliot told me there are days to do whatever you want except break. Break your mom out of jail. For some reason, he suggested I go to a place called a zoo. A place full of wild animals in a city? I thought Elliot was teasing me like when he told me cake was gross and he likes gross stuff. It's not and he doesn't. And this sounds a lot like Vantage. But here it is. The Gaia Public Zoo. I can feel Echo romping around in my hood. Someone's excited. Eek. We can smell the animals from the gates, and I'm sure they can smell us, especially me, since I haven't gotten the hang of the shower or close watching devices. Why not shower with your clothes on? Elliot tells me that's not good, but couldn't tell me why. There should be a huge open space with humans and animals all around hunting and surviving. Instead, animals are packed into tiny pits, cages and tanks with humans packed into sidewalks, watching each other eat snacks from buckets. So, just more city. But more city that has buttered popcorn. Echo loves buttered popcorn. I toss some up so he can catch it midair. Did you know Prowler pea smells like the butter popcorn? But it doesn't taste like it, that's for sure. Fun fact, when you're dehydrated, your own urine can smell like butter popcorn. Are you talking to me? And taking my popcorn? Yep, do you know why all the animals are in these cages and pits? I guess it's to keep us safe, like from eating our popcorn without asking. But you'd be mostly safe without the cages, so as long as you weren't totally stupid. Right, I'm gonna go over there now. Okay, thanks for the popcorn. Bye. Echo, I don't know. This isn't like I thought it'd be. Like those Arctic prowlers are trapped in a pit. They can't hunt, can't run, can't be themselves. Wait, this is an animal jail. Civilization loves to lock things up, right, popcorn friend? Did you follow me over here? Right, Echo? I toss up a piece of popcorn, but it comes back down. Echo? He's not above me, sneaky guy. I blow a command on my whistle, but he doesn't return. My heart starts to thump. Echo? He's not showing up on my radar. I search everywhere, blowing every command on my whistle. I found a footprint in the prowler pits, which leads me to a dropping in the flyer aviary, which leads me to the pygmy leviathan tank, when I hear a woman's voice. Hey you, get out of the exhibits now! We're not allowed in the exhibits? These animals should be free. We should be free with them. This is such an animal jail. I climb out of the tank. The uniformed person turns out to be a zoo guard. See? Definitely a jail. Still, I tell her about Echo. Trained as he may be, he's still a wild animal. Did you think maybe he flew away? He's not wild, he's Echo. He wouldn't leave me. He doesn't sound so free to me. Something twists in my stomach. Is she right? Animals return to reliable food sources. Was Echo just doing that? If it wasn't for this lifetime ban I'm about to give you, I'd invite you to get your fill of bats in our cavern enclosure. There's a bat cave here? Why didn't you say so? Hey, get back here. I pull my arm free from the zoo guard's grip and take off sprinting. I usually hate signs. Always tell me what I can't do. But I follow the ones shaped like a bat, and they led me to a door set into a fake boulder with cartoon bats drawn on it. I go in and there's another set of doors. Reminds me of when I visit Mom, where you go through the doors, then are locked in a little prison of your own before they let you into the visiting room. I shudder. It's pitch dark. First I hear sharp clicks and I feel a small gust of wind as wings push past my head. I catch the smell of buttered popcorn. Unless a prowler marked its territory, Echo's here. I'll look through my spotter's lens. It helps me find his position when I'm fighting in Apex matches. So, hello. Hold on, I'm in the middle of reading chapters to my stream, so you're gonna have to bear with my awful impressions. Feels like I'm back on Pagos inside the GDS Vantage, my mom's prison ship. I shake the feeling off as another bat drops from the ceiling to fly past me, then my HUD pings something in the crowded ceiling. Echo? When I reach him, I hold out my hand but see that he's tucked under the wings of an older bat. The image of a baby Echo crawling out from under his mother's body on the GDS Vantage flashes in front of my eyes, and I wince like it's the sun's glare. Looks like he's bonded with one of our mother bats. I didn't hear her come in. I expect her to grab my arm. Instead she puts a hand on my shoulder. I feel the tension slowly melt into sadness. I never thought of Echo like a pet, but maybe he's only with me because I trained him to need me. And you think the zoo is bad? Echo looks up at me and reaches for me with one of his little hands gripping the tip of my finger, but he doesn't let go of the bat. I didn't mean to, Echo. I promise I didn't. I guess I told myself I had to take care of you because I killed your mom, but it was because I needed you, and that wasn't fair. You killed his mom? That's horrible. I was hunting. Every calorie counts on Pagos. I stop talking as Echo lets go of my finger and nestle into the bat's fur even more. You want to stay here? I understand. I'll visit you whenever I visit Mom, okay? And then I finally free Mom. I'll free you too. You and all your animals here. No, no you won't. Now let's go. I'll leave the zoo in a daze. It's as though I'm walking through the waist-deep snow numb from head to toe. I hold the whistle in my upturned palm, thinking about all the training about Echo's little face. When a piece of popcorn lands in my palm. Eek! Echo? Echo lands on my forearm and nuzzles the pieces of popcorn towards me. Tears break free of my eyes to stream down my face, though the teary blur I can see Echo looks freaked out. Eek? I can understand not wanting to stay in that animal jail, but you don't have to stay with me. You're free, Echo. Echo looks at me, then the popcorn, then me, and then eats the popcorn. A laugh escapes my throat, and he bounds up my arm, headbutts my face, and dips into my hood. Laughing and crying, I grab a handful of popcorn and shove it into my mouth. It tastes amazing. Listen, lady, you can have my popcorn, okay? Just stop following me. Thank you. Next, remnants of affection. No, I can't even access the ones from season 1.
Oh, what the heck? That was Vantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first story was Gibraltar talking to Mirage. This one was Vantage. So, Remnants of Affection. I want to guess it's probably Ash. I don't know, though. Oh, Pathfinder. So, Pathfinder and Ash. I've got this best girlfriend. The robot who pulled me from a dumpster springs from my side, grappling past the heavy fire, raining down on our cover. We are outnumbered with the useless qualifier we had as our third, having gotten himself shot earlier. That sounds like almost every single Apex match I play. They're on the move! I rush to join him. When a charge fills the air, my vision begins to shake. It's Crypto and his EMP. If I can strike him or that pesky drone of his down. It also goes black for a moment, then my visuals gradually return. However, what lies before me is not the Apex games, but a distant memory. I'm saying there isn't any way to make this go any faster. Peck is the one with all the resources. If you want the Branthium, you shut your mouth and keep sitting on your hands until I tell you it's go time. I lean back in my chair with a sigh. Idiots, all of them. Making a move prematurely will leave us with nothing, and I'm not about to lose the last payday I'll ever need. Dr. Reed? Turning my desk chair, I see the blue eyes of Newton Summers peering around my office door under his telltale reddish blonde mop. Newton, come in. He enters, carrying a large cardboard box with the ease of a grown man. Of course, he'd sprouted up like a weed over the last few years. I see the move is going well. I guess you could say that. I feel like. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. I guess you could say that. I feel less stressed than you look. Are you okay? Fine, just having an off day. How's the new place? It's filled with boxes, but I'm settling in. Still have a lot of cleaning to do at the old place, though. And I'm on my own since Granny's back on planet side. Speaking of which, I found a bunch of things in Mom's stuff I thought you might want. He places the box down on my desk and I glance inside. There are various items inside that I've forgotten about over the years. Old pictures of Dr. Summers and I at the lab, a faded news article about our work, and... These are your mother's? Newton's face flushes when he sees the item in my hands, a quality pair of nunchaku with engraved black handles. Oh, huh. So Ash's heirloom she got from Horizon's son. It actually used to be Horizon's.
I didn't even know Horizon had a son.
Yeah.
But it's not surprising. He's really
Well, actually, her son. Oh, the thing is, Horizon has actually time traveled, technically.
oh,
Cause long story short, Dr. Reed is Ash before Ash became a simulacrum, which is the robot thing, like what Revenant is. And while Dr. Reed was still human, she purposely ejected Horizon to deal with a black hole. Like, basically sent her off to die. While she didn't die, she was able to pull away from the black hole, but she basically was, while it was not that long for her, she transported years into the future because when she left, her son Newton was a kid. Now, like in this part of the story, he's a full-grown adult, but when she comes back to the Apex games, I'm pretty sure her son passed away. I don't remember offhand, though.
okay.
That was a few seasons ago, that whole lore stuff.
Uh,
Oh, actually, no, wait, no, they're not Horizons, they're Newtons, because Newton just said, no, they're mine. I got them when I was 14 and thought you could use them. I saw them in a window and I begged Granny for weeks to buy them for me. And I may have learned on being sad about Mum a little. I can't just throw them away after I made Granny feel so bad. You played your grandmother for nunchaku? It was a phase that you caused, by the way. You always looked so cool practicing with swords and knives and nunchucks. I thought I could do it too, but I gave up the second time I hit myself in the face. I shouldn't have let you tag along with me when I went to the gym. Don't say that. Those trips meant I got to spend time with you. Don't pretend like you won't enjoy having me around every day when I start the internship. Lillian was the one who insisted after you asked her about it. I just felt like it's something I have to do. Remember that dream I told you I had about Mum? How she was trying to get back to me? She's gone, Newton. I know. That's what everyone says. But what if she's not? We think black holes are dangerous because of the way they consume, except we don't actually know what happens beyond that. Maybe my mom came out the other side somehow. Maybe I can see her again one day. If she's out there somewhere, I want to finish her work if it'll help get her back. And if she isn't, then at least I'll have helped myself. And if she isn't, then at least I'll have helped save the Outlands like her. I watched him for a moment, so bright and full of hope, gazing up at the ceiling as though he can see through it, past the sky into the empty cosmos above. It was unfortunate you were in my way, Dr. Summers. I wish the circumstances had been different. You did everything you could to save her. Still, I'm grateful I had you looking out for me, Dr. Reed. Then you understand why I don't want you working on this project. We're searching for a new energy source for the Outlands, and any pursuit of power demands sacrifice. I've seen it time and time again. Regrettably, your mother is not the only casualty. Oh, fun fact, you know the Olympus map?
Yeah,
You know how it's blown up in one section with the void shit?
yeah.
That was Dr. Reed's doing.
No, it might be. I don't know. Star Wars, I don't know who that is.
Dr. Reed is Ash.
Oh, Ash is a dude?
No, a doctor is not a dictation of male or female. A
Right.
doctor is just a dictation of status, and if you have a
Yeah, I
PhD.
know that.
Now the majority of men being doctors is one thing, or what? No, the majority of doctors being male is one thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Reed, did you lose someone too? I turn away from him, always so perceptive, just like his mother. My brother a long time ago. He was the same age as you were when your mother passed. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're an adult now. It's time to start looking out for yourself. You're not to become one of those sacrifices. Of course, Dr. Reed, you don't have to worry about me, says the one who hits himself in the face with a nunchaku. And that's why they're yours now. Well, I guess I better get back to the apartment. There's still a lot of cleaning to do. I'll see you on Monday for my first day. If there's nothing I can say to dissuade you from doing this internship, then yes, I'll see you then. Thanks, Dr. Reed. I'll be a really good assistant, I promise, just like you were to Mum. An ironic statement. I think as he departs, when we were just discussing sacrifices under the powers that be. I will not let Newton be another. The memory cuts to static before my vision returns to normal. I see the chaotic energy of the rift swirling above me, with a scuffed up Pathfinder hovering nearby. What? What's going on? The match is over, you are unconscious, and I couldn't hold off the other team. Are you alright? Defeated, irritated, I sit up, more determined than ever to destroy the piece inside me that calls herself Lay. Fine, I merely had an off day. When she is gone, I will bring the end to those. End. Oh, okay, so fun fact, Dr. Reed is also known as Ashley. She calls herself Lay, and that's where the Ash part of Ash's name comes from. And because of the simulacrum program, she actually has a split personality. Like, have you played Ash? So you know like how sometimes she has like she'll talk in that very cold, demeaning voice, and then she'll have like that voice that kind of filters in her head that sounds more compassionate.
Yeah.
Well, that voice that's more compassionate is actually her human side.
Interesting. Oh, you're reading.
Yeah, I'll play a couple of games, but I only really started the stream so I can read that for the stream and then dip.
No, I really need to go to the thrift stores more often. Cause you know, okay, so you know what Air Force are, right? Shoes.
No, I don't know anything about Nike
Everyone
at all.
forgets to look up. You lot are so terrestrial.
I know what an Air Force is. Okay. And you see, that's why I specifically said no. I don't know anything about Nike because it's a brand from Nike. I was being a smartass.
The shoes were like $100, and just under $10,000.
How much?
$18.
Nice. Right now, I'm actually looking at my Jordan Futures right now. I don't. But I also bought these back in high school. But after I learned what Nike does, how they get their shoes made, I don't buy from them anymore.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Child labor.
Don't beat yourself up. Leave that to me. That was a
So
joke.
I don't really fuck with Nike because of the whole using kids and underpaying them shit.
Marking our surroundings.
Okay, so how do you feel about watches?
What do you mean?
That was amazing.
Occasionally, if it suits me.
Too bad you're dead. Bless me with sight.
My grandparents literally
Must go faster.
We're just on different sides of the fence. C'est la vie.
What?
Marking our surroundings.
Jesus fuck.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Shield recharging.
Hostile close. Bless me with sight.
I'm not able to
Don't
fucking
beat
pull off a
yourself
kill
up.
right now.
Leave that to me. That was a joke.
My feelings on jewelry is like me. I'm the type of person that would buy a fake chain if it looks good. Because I don't see the point in spending a shit ton of money on something that's pretty well fucking useless when I can pull off the same practicality with something cheaper. But that's also practicality versus, you know, luxury. God damn it, this fucking Pathfinder's on one.
Beat yourself up.
Okay, well, watches have a use, that's for sure, but I don't see the point in buying a $60,000 watch when a $200 watch will work just as fine, and you're basically buying for the fucking R that's on the watch. Was that Pathfinder?
All Father, give me sight. Here I go.
I keep being killed by the same Pathfinder, and I'm literally hitting most of my shots, but it's like he's fucking made of rubber. He's goddamn fucking Monkey D. Luffy in this bitch.
Recharging my shields.
Huh? You can't buy the stages. You can buy the prestige skin, but you have to work with the damage to get it all the way up. Aw, please tell me I got the kill. Hey, I did get the kill. We traded. 647 damage later, I got 1 kill. Well, I'm really not even playing all that hard. I'm just playing because I have a friend. I didn't even hear you until I saw you walk in the room, then you had footstep audio. Nice.
Grappling. I bathe in the blood.
I got him for you.
Let us catch them on the way.
Oh, I just got hit in the back by a fucking knife.
Typical.
Look at that, I have.
Okay, ready up. We got a minute left.
Can your stream hear me?
Probably, but not very much. Because PlayStation gonna get fucking weird with it. Because sometimes I'll have teammates that sound just fine. Other times I'll have teammates that are really, really quiet. And it really doesn't matter who it is. Because, well, every Xbox player tends to be quiet. But I also get 50-50 split when it comes to PlayStation. So I counted up things tonight. I have read 13,364 pages worth of manga and novels in the past month. Huh? Like in a little over a month.
How many pages have you read?
13,364.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot. I was about to say, that's not bad. But then I can't remember if you said 1,300 or 13,000.
13,000.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I've read maybe like a little over 1,000. Like pages, just books.
Oh, I'm not counting everything I've read in my lifetime. I'm literally counting like
The place between life and death is where I feel most alive.
yeah, I was in the middle of reading, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I hear someone else in my lobby. Who the fuck?
Your maw's about to get a little unladylike.
Oh, you wanna know a fun fact?
What?
I have 900 heirloom shards and I can't use any of them. I just got them. I was opening up some packs and shit like that, and then all of a sudden, hey, here's the heirloom shards. Like, cool. I don't need those. Too much. Well, over the course of the past 4 years, too much.
Scanning the area.
Need to recharge my shield.
What do you mean?
Recharging my shields.
Worth a dive.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Marking our surroundings. Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields. Marking our surroundings.
Yeah, you're literally waiting for me. This man is literally waiting for me to come up the fucking staircase.
Recharging my shield.
I can't get up to the roof because his teammate's fucking guarding the staircase.
Your mind should be as sharp as your blade. It's clear you lack both.
I mean, they're all camping up there. It's like the most scummy shit ever.
All Father, give me sight.
Where the fuck did I get shot from?
I'd say try better, but it won't help against me.
Oh, I'm the first kill of the only dude that only has him on his squad.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Fucking cheating bitch. He fucking literally waited for me to start the heal to kick the last door down. I mean, it's a good play, but come on. If you want to kick the door down, fucking kick the door down. Like, there's no fucking reason to be playing this shit like it's fucking ALGS.
I bathe in the blue.
It's the Apex Legends Global League. Like, the fucking tournaments and shit. Oh. Fucking cheating bitch. It's the same Loba. It's the fucking Loba. The real Souza. I mean, this dude literally has prestige twice. So she's like over a level 1,000. And they're really trying to hit me with the fucking fuse tactical.
Recharging my shields.
Fucking bullshit. Like, can't people just leave me the fuck alone? I mean, cause face it, fucking that other squad, their Loba has 15 kills already. and over 2,400 damage. 16 kills on the RE. But yeah, this is my last game. With seeing how the cheaters are, I'm not fucking playing tonight at all. There's someone in here. See, alright, well, I'm gonna dip out. Have a good night, man. Alright, I'm gonna dip out. Have a good night, man.
You too. I'm choking on water.
Struggle, man. Alright, everyone that's in the stream, everyone have a good night.